to that
Leave him the
nigga. Like,
minutes.
first of all, don't that nigga got an iPhone?
No.
Well, talk to that nigga on Facebook. That's how I used to communicate with him while he was in jail. Give me my goddamn phone.
I'm using it.
No, I want it back.
So like I was saying,
Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour taste in their mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Ducks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We are pumped up for today's Cotton Bowl. This building has provided so many memorable moments, so much drama in the CFP era, Joe. Hoping for another classic today.
Yeah, you think about great Cotton Bowls. Johnny Manziel, remember him running around against Oklahoma? That was a legendary performance. Or even Jack Sawyer with that scoop and score over Texas in the national semifinal. Let's hope that we get something even more legendary here in this version of the Cotton Bowl.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. To the air. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Having a back that can run this concept is such a weapon. The first thing the back has to do is sell the flat route. That's what gets the linebacker moving laterally so you can cut behind him on the angle route. We used to call it Texas in the old West Coast offense. And the guy that does it better than anybody is Christian McCaffrey. That guy is like a teaching tape every time he runs this route.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Playing great defense is about being disciplined, Chris, and they've got great discipline here. On the reverse, everybody stays home and there's nowhere to go. This is a really good job, again, being disciplined with your assignment. You do your job well, and you're going to play quality defense.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front seven is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end and the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down.
Back to pass. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Moore.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for second and short.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. And the Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Great move there. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Carr. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to chuck it again. Trying to create here on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
No, kick it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking for some space. It's Davison. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Moore. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. It's a keeper. He's got the first down and still motoring. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many.
Got an opening here. He's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Not ideal. You give up 1st down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Irish now use their 3rd and final timeout. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Oregon. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. They're set now to try the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Scanning the field. It's Carr. And they get to completion. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back, fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
I think that would have been an incredible catch because that is a tight window throw. The coverage is outstanding here. You're trying to get this in-breaking route, and the ball has to be on the frame. It's not quite on the frame. Again, that's a tough catch, and it's just an incompletion. Maybe it's a drop. I think it would have been a tough catch.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football, and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Here comes the rush. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. He's got a crease. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice game.
Oh, he's got open space. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
And the Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Touchdown, Ducks! They go to the air to reach the end zone.
This is such good usage of play-action football. You get these defenders to bite on that run fake, and they cannot hold up in coverage, and it's wide open for a touchdown. Beautiful job by the play caller, and great execution by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's Carr. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now they run the draw play. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass caught. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Short throw complete to the tight end. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. That's a design quarterback keeper. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it. And that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's 4th down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship,
Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Oregon Ducks offense will be the first up today. We are pumped up for today's Cotton Bowl. This building has provided so many memorable moments, so much drama in the CFP era, Joel. Hoping for another classic today.
Yeah, you think about great Cotton Bowls. Johnny Manziel, remember him running around against Oklahoma? That was a legendary performance. Or even Jack Sawyer with that scoop and score over Texas in the national.
He's free. Here he goes. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great throwing it. He's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice gain.
So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. The Ducks keep the football on the move. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got space. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, when I prep for this game, I watch this team on tape. What I'm always impressed with is not only the offensive line doing work up front, which they do, but it's also the selfless play of these wide receivers out on the outside. The perimeter blocking always is what springs you for these long runs, the explosive run play. And here they're setting themselves up inside of the 10, 1st and goal for the offense.
And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Give a lot of credit to these backside defenders. Chris, you see that ball go away. It's so easy to just get in chase mode and start running down the field, but they stay home and they stay with their responsibility for a big play defensively here.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. He'll hand it off. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. First play, looking to throw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
These slant routes, you've got to throw that ball right on the frame. It's man coverage, and you have to understand that's a tight window throw. If you put that out in front of him, it's a tough catch for the wide receiver. So this one's on ball placement. The quarterback's got to make a better throw.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Lacy. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Well, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
And here's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Alexander. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside, and he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Ball handed off. Fights through a tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. It is intercepted. Kuchek breaks into the open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
And the pass is incomplete.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
The Rebels will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And he drives the punt deep. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Tight end goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up, and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Keeps it on the draw. Ole Miss takes their 2nd timeout now. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down?
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Defense held them to 3 in the first drive. Can they force another field goal attempt here? 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Stays on his feet. They'll drop him for a loss, but hold on. There are penalty markers on the field. That's a dangerous play. You've got to protect the player's head and neck area. And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I don't mind the throw there on 1st down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here, you've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe even inside the 3, in order to really give yourselves 2 snaps to go for it.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.